Hi, my name is Maggie Bartson, and I'm currently a sophomore studying nursing at St. Louis University down in Missouri. I have been coming to camp for, I think, 10 years now, and I have been on staff for, this will be my 5th year on staff. So, one of my shining moments from last summer was during week 9. We had a little bit of a sneaky Jesus in our cabin. For people at camp who don't know what sneaky Jesus is, it's just a camper who needs a little bit of extra love and attention during the week. On the very first night, she kept on saying that she wanted to run away from home, and she was like screaming not the most appropriate things in front of the other kids in the cabin. So my co-counselor didn't really want to deal with her, so I was put in the task of like pulling her out and being like, hey, we can't talk like that. And with her not listening to me, we had to pull in other resource counselors to talk to her and just kind of calm down, figure out what was going on. And even after talking with them, throughout the whole week, she kept on like screaming these things, which is like every once in a while out of the blue, just like an inappropriate comment. And I always somehow ended up on me, that I had to deal with her and talk to her, figure out what was going on. And then eventually my co-counselor left because she sadly got sick during the week. And so I was left alone with these kids. And on Friday, this girl started acting out even more. She was after everyone who had talked to her, every resource in the valley, Brittany, Jacob, Caitlin, Leslie. She still was just like screaming this stuff at the other kids. And so I had another resource come pulled in, and I would like to deal with all the other kids, and I would sit and talk to her, try and figure out what was going on. And just the whole week, felt like it was really taxing on me because I was taking everything she was saying along with trying to deal with all the other kids. And then Friday at campfire, she all of a sudden decided that she didn't like anything more, wanted to run away. And all of a sudden I was like, well, shoot, where'd she go? And then she would like cornered herself, was still screaming these profane things, and still I somehow found its way on me that I was the one dealing with her, even though I, again, called in resource, asked them to come help me so I could watch over with the other kids and make sure that they were still trying to have their best week ever, even with all this going on. And that was just one thing that I felt like wasn't really noticed last summer, because I know week 9 is really chaos with so many things going on, with so many kids, and like it's just like one little like blip on the radar of craziness of week 9. So a camper last summer who I had who needed a little extra help, I was up in Lakeview. So in Lakeview, I'm usually with like 3rd, 4th grade-ish. Love them. They're my babies. And we had all of the kids come in on the first day, and we sat them down, played name games, tried to figure out things they had in common. There was one girl who just didn't seem to be clicking with the rest, so when we paired them off, we tried really hard to like pair girls with people who they didn't come with so they can make more friends, find more friends in the cabin. And one of the campers came up and said, so-and-so is bullying me. She's calling me mean names, and I don't like it. So we pulled her out, sat down and talked with her, and we were like, hey, what's going on? She's like, nobody in the cabin likes me. I don't want to be friends with them. I'm never going to be friends with them. And we're like, cool. So we ended up having the conversation with her that you don't have to be friends with everybody if you don't want to, but you can't be mean to them, and you can't call them names, because that's just not right, and it hurts people's feelings, and we don't tolerate bullying at camp. Yeah, we may not like people, but it doesn't mean we can call them names. We can just maybe, if we are thinking something, write it on a piece of paper, rip it up, and throw it away, instead of saying it to their face. So we just kind of checked in with her throughout the week, made sure that she wasn't bullying kids anymore. If something did come up, we'd be like, hey, remember, even if we don't like someone, we can't be mean to them. We just gotta we just can't be mean to them. So my other thing is, a piece of advice I'd give to a first-time staff member is not to be intimidated by anybody on leadership or Megan and Eli, because it can be intimidating to be around them, because they are someone who's above you and they have a little bit more experience, but they have the experience because they want to help you, and they're there for you so that you can be the best counselor that you can possibly be. And it's okay to ask questions, because dealing with kids can be a lot. They're crazy. They have a mind of their own. The little ones will say anything and tell you about their grandma's cat's birthday party for about 6 times, and you're like, how do I get them on a different subject? I've heard this so many different times. And especially Megan and Eli, because they've been around for so long. They have so much experience. And sometimes it can be intimidating to go up to them and ask them questions, but that's what they're there for. They want you to ask questions. They want to help you learn and grow throughout the weeks and just be the best counselor and best person that you can possibly be. Next, I have my special talent or skill, which is with my dog named Harry, who is just, he's my baby and I love him more than the world.
Come on, Harry, let's do it. Harry, come here. Sit. Good boy. Yeah. Stay. Stay. Right, ready? Hut 1, hut 2, my brother.